Omaha Classic Film Event. It came out in 1956. Still today, it was one of the largest sets ever created for a film.
And the acting, Charlton Heston in the lead role. By now, you probably know we're talking about The Ten Commandments, showing at the Joslyn on Friday.
And Bruce Crawford, he's behind this series. Good to see you, Bruce.
Hi,
Thanks
Bruce.
for stopping in.
Welcome
I love
back.
when you stop in for these. But how can you get any bigger than Charlton Heston? And you've got some special guests coming in.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. It's one of the most popular films of all time. Its box office would rival any Star Wars picture. It's just through the roof, and it still is a beloved movie, generational. And yes, to kick off its 60th anniversary, Paramount is giving us an archive 35mm print. So it's going to be on real film.
How cool.
And Charlton Heston's family will make a rare public appearance, which is just off the charts.
Who exactly
Unreal.
is coming?
Yeah.
Holly Heston, his only daughter. He just has a son and a daughter. Holly's going to make her first public appearance talking about her father.
Yeah.
Wow.
And actress Kathy Garver, who played Rachel in the film, little 8-year-old child in the movie, has got a famous scene, in fact, with Mr. Heston crossing the Red Sea. She's also well known to us as Sissy from us baby boomers and rerun watchers of Family Affair, which is a popular TV series. So between those two and the film on the big screen, it doesn't get any bigger than that.
And you talk about this being one of the greatest epic films of all time.
Absolutely.
Why is that? What made this film so great?
Well, because Cecil B. DeMille was a showman, and he put everything, every dime on that budget was on the screen. As you see here, this is one of the most famous scenes of all time. And that was special effects created by a man named John Fulton, who was born and raised in Beatrice, Nebraska.
Really?
No kidding?
Yes, and we're going to have a table
I've never
from
heard that.
Gage County Museum, which is based in Beatrice, going to have a table display of some of Mr. Fulton's family history.
But this is the special
It
effects
looks
are
great
from
today.
1956.
CGI could not make that look more spectacular than it looks right now. And to see it on a 60-foot screen in 35mm film, that is absolutely breathtaking.
How do they do that? I mean, technically, do you have any idea how they did this?
Well, we have some ideas. It would take too long to discuss right now.
Okay.
But we want to encourage people to get their tickets at Hy-Vee. The event's only Friday, 2 days away, but there are tickets at the Hy-Vee stores here in Omaha. They're only $23, and it benefits the Omaha Parks Foundation.
Wow.
And we say, please get your tickets, because if you want to take a chance at the door, you're going to really take a chance, because we think this will really,
it'll sell out.
it'll be big.
You listen. You've got. Please don't wait. That'd be a poor choice. Hey, Bruce, you said the Omaha Parks Foundation.
Yes.
One of the you've raised money for a few organizations, including theirs. Do you know how they'll use the money that comes through this?
They keep the parks clean. They restore the parks to keep them looking beautiful. They're actually building more parks. There's a park, I can't think of the name of it right now, but there's a submarine they're going to try to put together as a park down by the river as a tribute to.
Because a lot of people think, well, isn't that the city's job? Doesn't the city do? They basically fill the gaps.
This is nonprofit, exactly. This is a nonprofit organization that fills those gaps, and events like this can help raise a few bucks to help pay for those, to fill those gaps.
The city handles the parks, but if you want your parks, they're nice, but if you want them to be really nice, this is where the extra funding comes in.
Exactly.
Like the past film events, Nicolosi is coming in,
Coming in from Chicago, we're going to have the United States Post Office. This will be the 8th time commemorative envelope honoring the film, Charlton Heston, and Cecil B. DeMille, who of course is the legendary filmmaker who made the whole thing. He's the man who invented Hollywood in 1913, made the first movie in Hollywood.
I got to tell you, I took silent film in college, and
Squirrel Man,
I mean, there's just
1913.
a whole thing on Mr.
Cecil B. DeMille. And we're going to have reenactors in costume. We're going to have a Moses. We're going to have a couple of Egyptians. And Kathy's going to have some of her books. She has a best-selling book out on ex-child stars and photographs from the movie she's going to have available for sale and autograph. It will be spectacular.
Well, it's not just a showing. So for people who haven't been to one of your film events before, you don't just go and watch the movie, but you've got all of these other things.
They're going to come on stage. They're going to have the Parks Foundation going to introduce me, and then what they do, and they introduce me, and I'll introduce Holly Heston, who will come out and speak about her father, and then we'll have Kathy come out, and she's going to talk about being hired by, being picked out of 20 children by Cecil B. DeMille himself. He handpicked her to be in the movie. What a story to tell.
And then to see the film, right? Large, 35mm.
Exactly.
You'll never have a chance like this.
It'll be the road show engagement with a little bit of an overture for a couple minutes, and we're going to have an intermission for a few minutes. It's 3.5 hours. It's a long movie, but when you sit on the big screen, it just flies by because it's just so overwhelming to see.
As we take a look at this again, one last question. How do you get the Hestons to come in? Bruce, how do you do this?
Well, I've been doing this in my 38th event in 24 years, and I hope we build up a good enough reputation putting on a good program here. And they know my work back here. 23 years ago, I did Ben-Hur, my second event, which is the only film that can rival this, and it was exactly like this, just gigantic film event. And we put on a great program. We want to honor the classic films and bring these films need to be preserved and need to be shown again on the big screen, and we do it in the grandest fashion you can possibly ever do.
That date at the top, it's not April 24th.
No, it's
no. It's not April 24th.
It's May 27th. It's this Friday. This Friday.
This Friday.
Exactly.
Tickets are available at Hy-Vee.
At Hy-Vee,
and
yes.
so obviously there are several of those in the Omaha area to where you can go.
And there's a phone number too they can call. It's
Sure.
402-618-2124, 402-618-2124, and that'll get you to the parks people.
OmahaFilmEvent.com.
Exactly.
That's the website, Bruce.
You may have to
Exactly.
rewind that on your DVR to catch it all again, but it's there. Bruce,
Thank you,
thanks a lot.
Bruce.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
We
Yeah.
appreciate
All
seeing
right,
you.
coming up.